What was that? Is that the fish?
Alright, we got just a real quick, easy trip today. I was fishing this lake on my kayak the other day, and a couple guys told me that there is a species in here that I have never caught before. At least not that I recognized when I caught it. So I'm going to see if I can catch it today and add another species to my list. I have on a Bobby Garland right now, but I also have some like micro Ned shroom heads with a mayfly type thing, so we'll see if that ends up coming into play. Got a couple of little things I can throw on too. Oh, hey, that is not the target species, but I'll take a crappie. It's about the time of year for them to be up high. It's not quite big enough to keep, even if it was keeping. He's probably about 8 inches or so. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I'm getting bites out there. Or maybe it's just not as deep out there as I think it is. I guess it is pretty shallow right there. That's a bite. Another crappie. That's a little bit better. Ow. Spiky, sir. You're a little spiky. Yeah. I think these are black crappie. I think. I'm not good at that. I need to look that up again. Ah! Had a little bass on. I saw him come and grab it. I pulled it out of that grass right there, jerked it, and it hit at the bottom, right at the bank, and that little bass was on it. Seems like that's a hot spot. They seem to be over there. There we go. Is that the fish? Is that the species? Nope, that's just a bluegill. It gives you a hint though. It is a cousin to the bluegill. Or close to the bluegill anyway. Pretty bluegill though. Man, you really can't ever... I know the bluegill is like the first one we all catch, but such a pretty fish. Colors are good. It's hard to be mad at catching a bluegill. What was that? Oh my gosh, that pulled so much drag. What the heck, dude? I don't even have my drag like terribly loose either. What in the world was that? That was a good sized fish. I don't think I would have been able to get it up. Oh, there's a little bass that I scared because I had stuff scooped on there. This is 4-pound line. and a light rod. So I gotta head back. Didn't catch my target species today. I'll have to give it a shot some other time. There are just big old splashes over here. Fish coming into the shallows and chasing stuff, so I'm gonna come back over here. Now this is little camera magic. This is actually a couple of days later than when I was fishing here before, but I'm still on the same mission. I'm still trying to catch that species that I still have not caught. So hopefully today will be the day I can make it happen. Ah. Little guy was in there. That is not the target species. That is a rock bass. Is that a rock bass? Kind of looks green sunfish like. No. I don't know what that is actually. I'll let him go though. That was a fun little bite. Power fishing for panfish apparently over here. Yeah, kind of ran out of steam a little bit. It's kind of sad because I just haven't been here this long, very long. Need to catch another fish. That will revive me. A little bass. Yeah. Nice. A little bass. Also not the target species, but I will take it. Thank you for biting, buddy. There we go. Got a little bass. Oops. Hold up, bud. Hold up, bud. Hold up, bud. Here you go. Another little bass. Okay, we're going to go back to this guy because this is not the target species that I was after. But I did realize after I got home and looked at the picture that it is actually a new species for me. This is a warmouth, which I have never caught before. So even though I didn't get the species I was after, I did get a new species for me to let me add one more to the list. So here's the picture that I took You can see this compared to the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife picture. And the main distinguishing feature, which they both have, is those 3 to 5, it says, lines that go from the eye back on the body. So you can see the body looks a lot like a rock bass, but it has those lines radiating from the eyes, and that's what makes this species distinct from the rock bass. So it was cool. I'm excited that I got to catch another species, even though it's not the one that I was targeting, but it is a new species for me. So I'm going to call this trip a success. You never know what you're going to catch, and God's creation is incredibly creative.